Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, I know that I should be dressing the part, but it is a warm one today. But with today's video, if you're a masculine, a burly kind of guy, this is a list that you are going to like, because I'm going to give you 5 fragrances that will more than likely grow some hair on your chest, your head, Lord knows I need some hair, but are very masculine scents out there. Fragrance number 1 is not mine. It's Rush's. Surprisingly, he owns this one here, but it's a good quality fragrance. It's just not for me. The first 3 are not really for me, I gotta admit, okay? But there's quality to them that you guys gotta check out. But first one is gonna be Tom Ford Noir Anthracite. This stuff, oh yeah, it's bringing back memories because I ended up doing a video with this with Rush. This one has a lot of spices. It also has Szechuan pepper, ginger, birch, cedar, ebony, more, but it also has leather. Oh yeah. So if you are a masculine, burly kind of guy, this is one that I'm pretty damn sure that you're gonna like. With all of these fragrances here, they're all gentleman-like. You could wear them with a tuxedo and a suit, but you can all wear them with a leather jacket and a black tee. I'm just gonna state that because I don't want to repeat myself with every single one of them. This has a lot of spices. It's like a spicy, woody with an undertone of leather. Longevity, no slouch, it's like 8 to 10 hours. I find that the downfall with Tom Ford is that, yeah, you're paying for the quality, but you're paying for the name itself. In due time, if this is not reformulated, I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Fragrance number 2, this is my least favorite in this entire list. I gotta, oh yeah. Don't know why I bought a bottle, but I got it for a great price tag in Honolulu, Hawaii 4 years ago, right around this time. But Gucci Guilty Absolute. The reason why that I ended up getting this one is because I got 2 bottles for $60 USD at Ross. I didn't think that the discount of Ross would actually sell this, but they did. And I thought, you know what, that's great bang for your buck. Because it's just not a fragrance for me. And I never smelt it at that point, but after I bought it, I'm like, oh, kind of wasted, 60 bucks. This fragrance here has loads of woods. It's got patchouli, leather, vetiver, and cypress. This is a smoky leather with loads of woods and some patchouli towards the base. If you like smokiness, this is one that you're definitely gonna like. This is assless chaps leather. Just have to put it out there because I'm a bit of a troll, but more so leather jacket, all right? This is like a mysterious bad boy who does have that gentlemanly quality to him, that knows when to be on his A game, but also knows how to rock a tuxedo. That's what this is here. Longevity is great as well. It's like 8 to 10 hours. The downfall with this one here is that it is discontinued. So it is becoming a little bit harder to find, and it is becoming a little bit more expensive. So don't wait too long, smell it, then buy it. Fragrance number 3, this one here is, I can actually rock it. It's very masculine, but it's a little bit more mainstream than the first 2. Versace Oud Noir. This has leatherwood. Leather is not a note, but the leatherwood in this does give it that leather component. It's got saffron, cardamom, it's got oud, but it also has a very resinous olibanum. It's a warm, spicy, resinous scent with oud and a leather-like dry down. Great scent. There is a little bit of a smoky nuance to this one here, so it's probably from the leatherwood. Might be from the oud itself. But this is definitely more mainstream than the first 2. It's easy to wear, even though that it is a very masculine fragrance here. And I would say that out of all the Versace fragrances, this is like the most challenging and definitely the most daring or most masculine one out there. This is discontinued as well, but you can still get it for a relatively decent price, definitely better than the Gucci. This will range anywhere from like $80 to $100 Canadian. I got mine, I believe, for like $78 or $80 Canadian, so for me, I thought that was great bang for your buck. At one time, this was going for like 50 bucks, so just get on it while you can. If you haven't smelt it just like the Gucci, get a decant, then if you like it that much, get on it while you can. Longevity, can't complain, 8 to 10 hours. Fragrance number 4 is my favorite from this list, and if it wasn't for Chris from Scentland, I wouldn't even have looked into this brand. It's from Prosardi. They're more popular in Europe, more specifically Italy, but surprisingly, they're actually quite popular in Japan. I didn't even know that. Well, that's going to be Prosardi Amber Oud. This is an ambery oudy scent that is more mainstream than the Versace and a little bit easier to wear. This fragrance here has amber, oud, leather, incense, benzoin, and elemi, if I haven't stated. It's a little bit more resinous than the other two from the elemi. You are gonna get that oudy nuance, but the oud in this is actually a lot more mainstream than the Versace. It's a little bit more easy to wear. You are gonna get that ambery vibe, of course, and a nice smoky incense. For what you're spending, and this is about like $60 to $80, it's actually really good quality. These range different prices. I ended up getting mine for about $35. At one time, a lot of people were buying theirs from Shoppers Drug Mart for 20 bucks. That's like, you're underpaying for the quality at that point. But this was going at, like, Shoppers Drug Mart is pretty much our Canadian version of CVS or Walgreens. It's high quality for like a cheap fragrance. Like, even if you get it for $60, it's great bang for your buck in my opinion. Longevity is solid as well, 7 to 9 hours. Fragrance number 5, this is not for me. It's not my bottle. I thought it was gonna be a different one from the brand, Bentley. I thought it was gonna be Bentley for Men Absolute, but you know, my notes were wrong because it's actually for Men Intense. Yeah, this is a masculine fragrance. That is one that I personally don't like. I'm not gonna spend 30, 40, 50 bucks on this because I just don't like it. However, if you can get it for $40, you're getting great bang for your buck because in actuality, there's a lot of quality to this fragrance. There's incense, woods, sandalwood, rum, leather, patchouli, and more. What kind of turns me off, it's the boozy leather. Yeah. It's the boozy leather accord that kind of like makes my nose wrinkle. So you have to smell this one out before you blind buy. Like any of these in all actuality. But this is the best bang for your buck, without question. But a lot of people, when it comes to the brand of Bentley, this is actually their favorite. This is a work of art. This is a 10 out of 10 to a lot of people, and I can understand. But it's just, for me, it's the leather and rum that are just not mixing well with my skin, but that's okay. This is great for dressing down, sense of style, leather jacket with a black tee, all the way to a tuxedo. Longevity, you can't complain neither. Because from what I remember, the sample was like 7 to 8 hours. The bottle's gotta be 8 to 10. And guys, that's it. That is 5 great fragrances, designer fragrances, that will probably grow some hair on your chest, maybe even some dome. So if you like this list, make sure to give me one of these. Any reviews that I've done on these, they will all be down in the description box below. If you want to see other manly lists out there, check out down in the description box below. And what videos to watch next, well, why don't we do another top 5 or top 10 right here. Thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody.